Mm.
I know what it's like to lose. Feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail nonetheless. It's frightening. Turns the legs to jelly. I ask you, to what end? Dread it? Run from it? Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
I violate all your personal space, bitch. I'm that cousin always on punishment. I'm not the nigga you can play with.
We have 40 pounds of product ready to ship. Ready to go.
Are you ready?
Who the hell are you?
You know.
You all know exactly who I am. Say my name.
You what? I don't have a damn clue who the hell you are.
Yeah, you do. I'm the cook. I'm the man who killed Gus Fring.
Bullshit. Cartel got Fring.
You sure?
That's right. Now, say my name.
Heisenberg.
You're goddamn right.
I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you. I'ma tell you. You heard what I said? Cause I'ma tell you. You're not gonna tell me. I'ma tell you.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up! The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
It's your boy, V Ben Israel, the People's Champ. Chef V. Pookie Escobar. The Heisenberg of this ish. Your host, V Ben Israel. How y'all doing? Shalom, Israel. Shalom. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, black people. Some of y'all still in church. It's 12:29 Eastern Standard Time. Here in the QC, it's your boy. We're back for another live stream on the People's Podcast. The number one moderator is in the house. Shout out to Aminaz. What'd she say? She telling y'all to like on upon entering the house. Hit the subscribe button. You know y'all manage. You know how we do over here. Content creators, y'all VIPs, please drop your links upon arrival so we can support y'all channels as well. Strap in with me, y'all. I haven't done a Sunday show in a while, so it's class is in session today. Class is in session. Check the description for the show notes. Y'all help keep me on path so I don't run off on a tangent too much. But you're going to want to take some notes on this one. We're going to talk today. We're going to chit-chat a little bit today. We're going to say a little rainy here in the QC. Weather isn't bad. But I got some ish on my mind as usual, y'all. Got that ish on my mind. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. I'm glad everybody's here. Hope everybody's had a wonderful weekend so far. Hope y'all enjoyed Throwback Thursday. I was in rare form. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Give me your feedback on that. Maybe I could do more like that. We're going to talk about communication today. We're going to talk about communication. That's what we're going to do. We're going to talk about communication, y'all. I'm going to let y'all know right now, man. Some of y'all will be triggered. Yes, you will be. But what I want y'all to try to do is fight your emotionalism so you can get the lesson. Right? Fight your emotionalism. I'm sorry, I'm pausing because I'm trying to read at the same time. These notes didn't. I only got one phone with me because I'm not home. I'm on location. But I wanted y'all to get this. So, your thought process gets revealed when you communicate. Through your communication, how you communicate. Y'all reveal things unintentionally. I would assume it's unintentionally. I can't believe some of y'all are purposely saying some of the things you say. I'm going to give you credit that it's unintentional. Right? Shout out to Coach Prom, man. 3-0, y'all. Shout out to Coach Prom. Man is making history. He's making people believers. He's pissing off the naysayers. Shout out to Coach Prom. Man, oh man. 3-0. He ain't gonna win no games, and they ain't gonna do nothing, and then dabba, and all y'all, you know y'all, who y'all are. What you gotta say now, 3-0? Double overtime win, right? That's a decisive win, man. That's decisive. He left no doubt, man. Ain't that what Denzel said and Remember the Titans? Leave no doubt. Right? Yeah, man. I got who is this? Team Peterson. Well, welcome. Welcome to the People's Podcast. I appreciate you being here. Strap in with me. Um, Says salute VB and Amanize. Checking from ATL. Stuck in hell. Yo, ATL ain't hell, bro. I could think of other places that I would put over ATL as far as being hell. ATL used to be considered at one time the Black Mecca. Still ain't that far from that, man. You can make it there. You can do it. But I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the comment, man. I appreciate if you are a content creator, please drop your link to your channel. Definitely interact, man. We appreciate that over here on the People's Podcast. Man, this is y'all channel, man. I do this for y'all. I run it, but it's y'all shit. You know what I mean? I ain't like these other these other content creators, man. They selfish. It's my channel. Man, it's YouTube shit if you want to be technical. But, that's another conversation. I'm trying to hold this forward steady as I can because I ain't got no tripod. Like I said, I'm on location, man. But yeah, I definitely appreciate the comment, man. Well, man, I got some more activity. Amanize dropped in again. What does Amanize say? It just started here about an hour ago. She's talking about the rain. I'm not home, so I'm a little bit away from her right now. So I'm not on that side of town. So yeah, it's been kind of steady over here all morning. Off and on for the most part. I'm not gonna say steady. It's been when it rains, it's been steady, but it's been off and on. It'll rain, it'll stop, it'll rain, it'll stop, But we need this rain, We need it. Gotta take the good with the bad. Gotta take the good with the bad. What else we got? Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, she was sending a private message to Team Peterson. So anyway, communication is the topic today, man. So I got a couple of points I'm going to try to hit. I'm going to try to get it in before my phone dies too. I should have enough charge to get this in. Y'all going to get this work, man. Make sure y'all get this work today. But Oop. Wait a minute. Where are we? Baby. So yeah, your communication, reveals your pathology. How you think, what your thought process is like. That's what a pathology is, your thought process. And a lot of y'all don't consciously, y'all just talk, man. And I kind of alluded to this on the previous chat that I did with y'all here on the podcast, People's Podcast, that it's like playing checkers with some of y'all. I'm not even going to put that all on women. And some of you men, you Mitches, y'all just playing checkers, man. You have no foresight. You're not using your manly foresight. And even in your conversation, you don't think before you speak. You just start rambling off stuff. You get one thought in your mind and you just talk. And then sometimes you can catch yourselves. You'll say something and you see that visual, oops, I didn't mean to say that. Or I should have said that differently. Look on your face. Physical reaction, right? So first thing we're going to talk about. Why women are not better communicators. So y'all run with shit. Y'all hear things and you run with it. One of those things, a few years back, it was a study that came out It wasn't a study, actually. It was an author's opinion. They were a professional, but like everybody, professionals have their own opinions. They have conjecture that's not based in sound doctrine. It's not based in anything, in any kind of academic study, any observation. They just think what they think. Most time they think what they think before they became a PhD. I'm a PhD, right? They already had them thoughts. Them thoughts go back to when they was in high school. When, now they're a PhD, they're using their education to hide behind and to mask what they're saying, trying to make it seem like I have this thought because I'm intelligent and I learned something and I'm educated. But they always had those thoughts. They didn't confirm them. That's why they don't have no citations. So they pull up these peer studies or these peer articles, as they call somebody's opinion, right? And so this is what happened. Women, it was partially based on a study. And they surveyed a group of men and a group of women, and they found when they compared the results, women used more words than men communicating the same idea. So the conclusion of the author was that women are better communicators because they use more words. Wrong. That's not what that means. That's not what that means, because a lot of times, and y'all women, if you're being honest with yourselves, especially about other women, these women, they just say a lot of shit and it don't mean nothing. They TMI, too much information. And it usually time is off topic and don't have nothing to do with the point. I was always taught, because my background is sales, customer service management. My background is keep it simple, stupid. KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Because people learn better when you communicate directly to them. So you want to say things as simple and sweet. Get to the point. Not all of this extra fluff. Because you lose focus on what the hell your point is, and you're not really conveying your point. And you see this on panels a lot. I know, especially if you see me on the panel, a lot of times I'll drop a point and the moderator will be like, "Oh, you finished?" Yeah. Because I was so short, they thought I was going to go on longer. No, I got right to it. I got right into it. I gave him a quick. He got right in there, bang, 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 and got out. Yeah, I ain't long stroke him. I ain't had to land no plane. But you see these ninjas, and men do it too. These ninjas always long stroking and landing planes. Every time they speak, they're landing a plane. And they like to hear themselves talk. Because, see, these are losers most of the time. Nobody really listened to them speak throughout their life. So now they done jumped on the manosphere. And they so happy to get an audience. They thirsty for an audience. And they just like to hear themselves talk because they think they're poetic or something. I don't know, but that's what they do. And ladies, y'all do it all the time. You just talk too much. And ladies, a lot of times when those type of men do it too. You talk too much, and you end up revealing things you didn't intend on revealing. You tell on yourselves. All we gotta do is sit back and let you talk long enough. And you don't even realize that's Dunning-Kruger. You're too dumb to realize you're dumb. You don't even realize what you just said. You don't, because y'all don't think about what you say. You just talk and you itching to get to the next point, and you ain't even considered what you just said. A lot of times y'all be answering your own questions and shit. Amanaz is still with us. What Amanaz says is, you shouldn't need a lot of words to get your point across. Not all the time. Not all the time. Wait a minute. What we got? I might have missed a couple of comments. I ain't used to having these many comments, man. Okay, Team Peterson. Here's what they say. I wanted to show support for all of the fam content creators. Yo, we appreciate that. We got to support each other. That's important. Especially in the beginning. I've been doing this for over a decade, so numbers don't really. I would like to have more subscribers, but that doesn't motivate me. I'm really only here to reach 1 or 2 people. So whether I got 200 subscribers or I got 2,000, I'm gonna give the same show. I'm gonna put the same effort into it, and I put effort into what I do. I do a lot of research. Yeah, they comment. They talking about the flooding down there in Clark, Atlanta. That's Team Peterson again. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Team Peterson, exactly. What do they say? It's about the message, not the crowd. Exactly. So, but some people get caught up in the crowd, man. They think, and they get the big head. They think, oh man, I got 5,000 subscribers. They get the big head, start smelling themselves. And some of them really, when you look at their growth from when they first started till now they got a 5,000, there is no growth. They haven't improved their cameras, their audio. They haven't improved the ultimate content of the show. They're still doing the same exact bullcrap show, you know. And what usually happens in that situation is they paid for some subscribers. That's how they got the 5,000. Or they had a little viral clip or something, and a lot of people found them that way. Or somebody shouted them out, and they got a little rush because of that. I'm not, it ain't that. Some of your best channels are some of your smaller channels. Look at Dr. T. Hassan Johnson. Look at BGS Ibmore. Look at Green Gorilla. These guys don't have huge channels. I'm even going to throw Obsidian into that category. But I think he shoots himself in his own foot because he got the big head. But he doesn't have a large following because he hasn't grown and he doesn't have to grow his channel. And he doesn't come on live. Nobody's ever seen him live. And that's fine because a lot of the guys I just mentioned, none of them actually go live. But, I mean, as far as their face, you just see their avatars. There's nothing wrong with that if the content is good. But here's where Obsidian makes his mistake. And I'm not trying to take shots at him. I'm trying to help him here. Because he says things and he doesn't live up to his words. He's been designing this studio for 2 or 3 years now. When the hell are we going to have this studio, this masterful studio that he's building? I mean, come on. He tells you how beautiful Brown Sugar is. She's a nice looking woman, but we can't see her, so it's just his opinion. You know, he claims he's out amongst the people, and all of these women are always coming after him, and all of that. Bull crap. I call cap on all of that shit. He's not a very attractive man. He's not that dude that women are going to approach on the street. I'm not either. I'm not that dude either. I'm the type of dude that women like my personality, and then they notice, oh, and he's nice looking. But most of the time, my personality is what people gravitate to, first. So that's my dude, And then you go, yeah, they start looking at me. Yeah, he's a nice looking guy. He got nice hair or whatever, But, but people get the big head. Amanaz second the motion. Exactly, she says. The crowd will come And the message is the foundation. Most definitely. I mean, she's touching on something I always say. I've been around for most of these content creators. I've been doing this longer than them. You know, they like to claim that they're the kings. Okay, I'll give you that title. You're the king of the manosphere. You came up with that name. Hell, some of them, they claim that they ain't even the ones who came up with the name. Angry Man came up with the name. But anyway, they all kings of manospheres now. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm the Merovingian of this motherfucker, though. I've been around. I'm an exile from an older version of the Matrix. I've been around. So that's why when they run across me, I make their knees get weak, like Thanos said. You know, your knees turn to jelly. You know, because when you do this long enough, and when you publicly speak long enough, and when you've been operating a certain way, you develop a certain chemistry. You develop a certain skill set, and everybody, you know, a lot of these new guys just don't have it. You know, and that's why they get frustrated, especially when they get challenged. You know, I'm pretty much who I am. You know, I am who I am, but it comes with skill. You know, when you used to talking to people, when you used to talk, you know, I say this about men talking to women. They have problems with women because they're not used to talking to women. You know, I could purposely say shit that women don't like. I know I'm going to piss them off. I do it on purpose. I'm conscious of what I'm doing, and then I bring them back around. And they understand what I'm saying, because I'm not trying to pander to them. To me, that's insulting their intelligence, so I don't do it. It sounds crass to them in the beginning because they're not used to hearing men speak like men, right? But then they understand, especially when they get past their emotionalism and they start tapping into their logic, they start understanding, okay, yeah, I ain't like how you said it, but I get what you're saying. Okay, that's all that matters. I ain't saying for you to like. Fuck your feelings, right? Right? I'm trying to keep up with the comments too. I'm trying to do both of this. I'm long stroking a little bit. Going stroke for stroke, stroke for stroke. Shout out Reggie Bo. All right, let's see. What does Team Peterson say? If you don't talk to people, y'all know I'm blind, so just bear with me. If you don't talk to people or in the public, you never get any better. Exactly. You got to make mistakes. I didn't become a great public speaker overnight. I've been speaking publicly since high school. I've been doing it for quite a long time. It's a skill. Everybody can't do it. I know the internet has made people think they're Superman or they got skills that they don't have. Everybody don't have the skill. The inflections, the cadence, how you say things, how your thought process. You know, some people, you know, they may have a good idea, they just can't. It don't come across. What you be like? What the hell are they talking about? You know, the idea is good. They just don't communicate it or articulate it very well. See, that's what the manosphere has done for a lot of men. It's given men articulation that they didn't have. They had the thoughts. They knew something was wrong. They didn't know how to put it in words. So Kevin Samuel reached a lot of people and gave a lot of men the verbiage, the articulation. So that's why they're running around imitating Kevin. Rest in peace, the Godfather of style, man. Our brother, Kevin Samuels. Right? So anyway, but ladies, y'all telling yourselves, you would be much better served. And I say it harshly. I'm going to say it both ways. So here's how I would normally say it if I were talking to the woman. You need to learn how to shut the fuck up sometime. That's what I would say. Oh, you hurt my feelings, V. You shouldn't say it that way. You could have said it better. I'm saying it that way so I can get your attention. Because you're walking off of a cliff. You're about to get hit by a car. I'm screaming, get the fuck out the way. That's the equivalent of what I'm doing when I say, shut the fuck up. Learn how to be quiet. Because I don't say it to everybody. So when I say it to somebody, I'm saying it because you really about to go off the ledge. But they want to hear me say, well, maybe you need to think about how you say it and say it softer and gentler. And you want a man or you want a woman? You want a girlfriend? Go get a girlfriend. Go talk to a girl. You want a man? You're going to get what you get from me. And I'm doing it because it's coming from love. My intent is love. Love ain't buttery soft and smooth as oil, according to the Bible. It tells you to beware of those men, because in their hearts are war. So I'm not that dude. I'm going to say it harsh on purpose to get your attention. Everybody ain't meant for the truth. So I'm also doing it to filter out some of y'all. Because I look at how you react and I go, oh, I could deal with her because I can see her reaction. It shows it has a level of maturity. But if you now you go into your ratchet girl mode, I know what you are. You talk too much. You done told on yourself. I done did it on purpose. I pushed your button on purpose. I triggered you on purpose. Right? Who else we got up in here, man? Wait a minute. I got 3 people watching me right now. At least I can tell. I know Almanaz is here. I know Team Peterson is here. Who is the 3rd person? You got to identify yourself, man. We don't play that blind watching over here or that trolling. Even if you a troll, hey, say your shit. At least have manners and greet the people when you walk into the house. You walking into a house with grown people. At least acknowledge them. That's what I was taught when I was a kid. You acknowledge the people. And I do the same thing I ask y'all to do. When I go to people's chats, I always acknowledge. Right? I always say the champ is here, right? Salute, whatever I do. All right, we got somebody. Cyber Tosin. I believe I'm pronouncing it correctly. Cyber Tosin. Thank you. I appreciate you being here with the thumbs up. Got to interact over here. You got to interact over here. I'm going to call you out. I'm a different kind of host. I get all up in your shit here. But as somebody, I'm the people's champ. This is the most electrifying content you will get. I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. I am the people's champ. I'm going to drop that elbow on you. I'm going to put you in that damn sharpshooter. That's who I am. But yeah, if you're I don't know you. If you're a content creator, go ahead and feel free to drop your link so we can check you out, if you want to. If we about building over here, man. I believe everybody if you have the balls to create a channel, you deserve, just on that, you put in some work, you deserve for us to check you out. I'd rather have that than all these punk asses on here. They got opinions in the chat and panels, but they don't want to do their own channels. They don't want to they don't want to put no work in. They don't even want to be moderators. But anyway, communication is important, ladies. Y'all got to be cognitive of how much you're talking, because you're going to say too much. I assure you. And you're going to contradict yourselves. Y'all all do it to some degree. You all do it. And that's part of the growth process. You got to make mistakes. Let's see what else. What's the next topic, man? Let me stay on course. What we got here? Okay. Next topic. Next show topic. Passive aggressive and manipulation and foresight. I'm going to throw foresight in there. Passive aggressive and manipulation. I was listening to a channel, and a young lady. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Amanaz dropped her link. She said, "Don't miss the real conversation. Don't miss the real conversation over on her channel." Yeah, God doggone right. I agree with that. We be having some real conversations. What do we do? 7 hours one night? We just couldn't stop. We got to the 3 hour point. Like, hey, we hit the 3 hour point. In some kind of way, we went another 4 hours. I don't know how we did that, but the conversation was so real, man. Conversation is so real. That's how I go, man. You can't always just stick to the original thought. You know, sometimes the spirit gets you, as the brothers would say. Shout out to ICIU. The brothers would say, hey, man, sometimes the spirit gets you. You can't plan it out. You can't plan that, man. The spirit just gets hold of you, man. It is what it is. And y'all know I could talk. Amanaz can talk, and you put that combination together, shit. Hell, I remember one night we was going out to dinner. Some kind of way, I think it was about 4 o'clock when we started talking about getting ready for dinner. We didn't get to that motherfucker about 8 o'clock. Because we had got in the conversation and forgot what we was doing. It happens. Let's see. Wait. Team Peterson says Derek Gaines was keeping it going. My boys love to talk. Yeah, man, it happens, man. It's all good. We loved it. Me and Angry Man did it one night, man. It was already a late show, man, and then me and him started riffing with each other, man. That was 4 hours later. It was just me and him. Just me and him for 4 hours. You know what I mean? It happens, you know, to the best of us. And I know he could talk, you know. But, he takes a lot of heat because of the size of his channel. So sometimes that heat, it wears on you. It wears on you. And I hear it in his voice and some things he says when he gets frustrated. So I was just reassuring him, brother, look, I'm a little bit old. I'm a couple years older than him. You know, I'm just being big brother to him. You know, hey, you're on the right path, man. Fuck what them haters say, man. Fuck what they say, you know. Most time they don't know what they talking about. And me and him got a similar life story. So me and him relate to each other a lot, you know. It is what it is, man. But passive aggressive, man. This is something, this destroys relationships, man. Because y'all think, ladies, you lovely ladies, as Obsidian would call y'all, the lovely ladies. Y'all B-dubs, as Angry Man would call y'all. Y'all bitches, as the Blizzard King would call y'all. Right? Shout out to all of those guys. Check their channels out. But anyway, as they would, as all those guys, you know, would say, is that men don't always communicate things that offend us, but you lose relationships because of it. You know, so anyway, on that podcast I was listening to, the girl said, what did she say? Here's how you do, ladies, when you know you wrong and you want to make it up to your man. Just go ahead and start rubbing his shoulders and a dabba, you know, because that's what I heard, right? That's passive aggressive and that's manipulation. Instead of what a man would rather you say, I'm sorry, I'm wrong, my bad. Instead of doing that, the lady is instructing other women, just rub his shoulders. No, get the fuck off me, especially if you was wrong. I don't want you rubbing on me. You was wrong. Tell me you was wrong. That'll go way further for your relationship than rubbing my damn shoulders after you done pissed me off. Because I know what you're doing. You're trying to manipulate me. See, that might work on a young boy. That ain't going to work on no grown man like me. That ain't going to work on me because I'm not moved by coochie. I'm not moved by it. You know what I'm saying? But that's a form of being passive aggressive, manipulation. Because, and I always tell you, ladies, you wouldn't want the man to do that to you. You want the apology. You want him to admit he's wrong, even when he ain't wrong. Y'all want to get that win so bad. Y'all want that win on. Y'all want to put that win on the scoreboard, right? Right. So don't do it to the man, because see, y'all have that need to be right, according to that's what sign language, right? That's what Kevin gave us, right? Shame, insults, guilt, need to be right is so strong, and it doesn't allow you to be humble, to be, see, that's part of femininity, is humility, humbling, meekness, right? That's part of that. Those are godly characteristics. Women be, I'm a godly woman, but you prideful. According to God, pride is the beginning of sin. So you can't be prideful and a godly woman. Can't be both. Vain thoughts. The Bible speaks about vanity. What it's talking about, a lot of y'all don't know what words mean. You know, over here on the People's Podcast, words matter. So what vain means, according in the biblical sense, is that, see, y'all don't get that words have more than one definition. So in the biblical sense, the word vanity is talking about giving yourself achievement that you don't deserve or you haven't earned. Taking credit for something that you didn't do. So in the age of Google, a lot of people do that. They look something up on Google. They ain't did no research. That's what they claim research is. I looked it up on Google. Didn't even click the link. All they did was read the headlines that they saw on Google, the search results. And they think that's research. You could tell people do this because they never have citations. They can't tell you where they got it from. Well, I Googled it. What does that mean? There's a lot of foolishness on Google. Everybody's on Google. Like, everybody's on the internet. So you're just reading. I remember in the beginning of the internet, most people on the internet were in universities or in corporate America. So you got better information at that time. But now, since the advent of smartphones, everybody has access to it. So people are posting a lot of foolishness. What was that commercial a white girl used to say? I read it on the internet. It must be true, right? Some of y'all really operate that way. You read things on the internet, but you ain't never read a book. You ain't never studied. You have no structured study, no scholarly credentials or history, right? So you don't know what you're talking about. Then you run into somebody who does know what they've been talking about, and you get embarrassed. And you get frustrated. Then you won't let me talk. No, I'm not listening to that bullshit. I'm not listening to your foolishness. I was on a podcast the other night on Friday night show on JVJ Network, and Jay led some dude up, and Jay was asking a question. The question, he played a video and he asked a question. The video was the men need women, or the women need men, because the video, the wife had came on and she made a statement about how she's strong and independent. And later in the video, she go to her husband to get him to open the pickle jar. And she go to her husband and get him to reach something that she couldn't reach. And wait a minute, you strong and independent. You don't need no man. But now we learn you got a husband and you running to him constantly for things. So he was getting everybody's thoughts on it. It was a good clip. So this dude, he didn't watch the clip and he didn't hear the question. So instead of him saying, I don't know, you know, and Jay would have been happy to play the video again. I wouldn't have, but Jay would have. And he makes up some answer because Jay was responding to Death Note's comment. And Death Note's, Jay misinterpreted Death Note. What Death Note was talking about was the birth rate. If we're going to move society forward, we need to be concerned about the birth rate. Some kind of way, Jay took that as economics. That's not economics. That's population control. But the dude is responding to what Jay said. And the dude is responding to what Jay said. And so Jay, and so he basically went off on a tangent about economics and just rambling off. And I tried to cut him off, like, bruh, you didn't hear the question. Why don't you just repeat the question? Because what you're saying is so stupid right now. Supposed to have been another content creator. I never heard of this dude. He was supposed to have been a content creator. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. Never mind. I thought I saw somebody I knew, but I wasn't sure. Y'all know I can't see. So anyway, and instead of him just saying, "Hey, I missed the question." Now that's what intelligent people do. I'm sorry, I stepped away for a minute. I didn't hear it. Whatever, you know. He gonna make up an answer that had nothing to do with the topic, and he was wrong on what even the economic shit he was talking about. I'm like, really? And I tried to cut the nigga off because I don't do with the foolishness, but it wasn't my show. Jay said, nah, let him speak, because Jay likes foolishness. I don't like foolishness. Let him speak. I'm like, Jay, why? He don't know what the question was. He's rambling. We're just saying that about economics, and eventually we had to come back, replay the video. You know, we had to do all of that over again. Yeah, my phone is I'm probably gonna end up having to do a part 2. It's a couple of show topics I want to get, so that's what I'm more than likely gonna do. I'm gonna do a part 2 to this video. I'm gonna let my phone charge for about an hour, and then I'll come back. I might do 3 parts, man, because this isn't long, you know. And I'm probably gonna open it up for a panel at some point. Once I charge it up, and we'll talk. But I got a couple of more points I want to hit. But right now we're on passive, aggressive, and manipulation. Manipulation ain't always deceit. People manipulate for a variety of reasons. They do it to get attention. They do it to get a reaction out of you that they want. So people manipulate for a lot of different reasons. But it's insulting. You know, especially you're dealing with somebody like me who's experienced with women. You can't run. I said this to on Embrace the Grace channel. She was telling a story about if a man always leaving his socks all over the bedroom, don't start an argument with him. What you do is go get the laundry basket and put the laundry basket in the middle of the room so he'll get the point. I said, no, baby. See, this is why you ain't got no husband. I said, see, if you do me with that, you do me like that, I'm going to cut you the fuck out. That's manipulation. I don't like that shit. And it's passive aggressive. If you got a problem with me where I put my socks in my house, say something to me. Hey, babe, you know you keep leaving your socks everywhere. Oh, okay, my bad. I be so tired when I come in from work. I just don't even think about it. You're right. I do that. That's how you fix the relationship. Not doing passive aggressive manipulation and getting cussed the fuck out, because now you're going to piss me off. I don't like that shit. And I go from 0 to 1,000 quick when I feel somebody's being passive aggressive to me. I'm an honest to tell you, we was about to go out. Me, her, and another friend was about to go out one night. And I said to the friend, I tell the story often, but I said to the friend, hey, you know, it's going to be cold at the restaurant. You want to see if you can borrow a hoodie or a jacket from Harmonize. And she kind of popped off at me like, I'm a grown woman. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Ooh. And the way she did it, she got on some tough guy shit. I was about 2 seconds from whooping her ass. I don't play that shit. Harmonize to tell you, I went the fuck off. Harmonize had stepped out the room and came back. And next thing you know, she like, what the hell happened? All I said to the woman was, hey, you know, looking out for her. It might be cold later. I'm worried, you know, I'm thinking about you. You might want to just grab a little jacket. you know. And she tried to flex on me. I'm like, yo, I don't know what dudes you used to talking to like that. I don't like that shit. I don't get down like that on some, like, I'm going to whoop your ass and I'm a tough guy. That's what my grandmama told me. You whoop her ass like a man and she stepped to you like a man. Right? Yeah, exactly. It's more work. I mean, it's passive aggressive. It's just unnecessary when you could just say, hey, baby, you know, I'm tired of picking up your socks, you know. I know you work hard all day and sometimes you tired, but just remember, just go ahead and throw them in the hamper for me so I can wash them, you know. It's ways to do that. That's what a feminine woman would do, you know. Amanaz would say to me all the time. She'll say to me constantly, she'll say to me, hey, you know, do me a favor. You mind taking that trash out because the trash can, you know, it's a little smelly. I want you to go ahead and take it out for me. You mind doing that? She'll say it just like that. No problem, baby. I got you, sis. I just do it. We never have no problem. I just do it. Hell, I'll even wash out the trash can after that. Put a little pond salt in there, rinse it out. I do all of that. But it's the way she asked me. She ain't manipulate me and leave the trash can by the door so I'm tripping over it. You know, she asked me. She treated me like an adult. To give y'all an example. You know what I mean? But listen, so I'm going to leave it there. And I appreciate the viewers. Give me about an hour. Let's see. It's 1:16 now, so about 2:30. I'll jump back on and we'll do part 2 of this, and I'll continue with the next topic. And I'll probably do a panel. I should be charged up good enough by then to do a panel. And since we got some viewers today, and we should have more by 1 because everybody be out of church, you know. Y'all be done with Pastor Pork Chop and Deacon Clap Cheeks. Y'all had gotten y'all prayer panties, and y'all be in the spirit by then. And then I can shut all of that shit down. All right, after that. Shout out to Deacon Clap Cheeks. That's that dude with them prayer panties. But listen. Humility is an important thing, man. Just having humility, man. Saying thank you, saying I'm sorry, being grateful, appreciative. Those are good characteristics. Not this. I don't need nobody, and I'm a single man with other man eat. Don't make me shit and all that stupid shit. Well, if you feel like that and you think like that, take your ass out in the Midwest, buy yourself 20 acres and go live out on that shit off the grid, away from everybody. Since you're an individual, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll be back on in a little bit though, y'all. I'll be back on in a little bit, man. I gotta get this phone charged, man. I gotta get this phone charged. But y'all remember to stay tuned with me, man. Stay tuned with me. And remember, as always,
I violate all your personal space, bitch. I'm that cousin always on punishment. I'm not the nigga you can play with.
You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what that make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide, how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth, even when I lie. So say good night to the bad guy.